good evening. Welcome to India's first animated live tuition. I welcome you all to 90 Plus My Tuition app. So very warm welcome to you all. Yes, good evening. Yeah, good evening everyone and Happy New Year to you all of you. Okay. Yes, how was your New Year? You had any plans? Yes, Happy New Year. Okay, thank you. Any plans, which happened on New Year, or you went to any of your relatives' homes, anything like that? You can just comment, or else you can hand raise. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Haven't seen you since a year. Okay, who is that, ma'am? Okay. Arish is like, okay, ma'am, I've seen you in 2023, but I'm seeing you for the first time in 2024. Okay, Arish is, so it's a age-old comedy. Okay. Yes. So we went out. Okay, good. How are you, ma'am? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing good. Yes, we went to see the fireworks and made paper butterfly night. Okay, Shiva. Okay, very good. So, any New Year resolutions? Have you taken any New Year resolutions for this year? Anything like that? Yes. Okay, Sakitin is like yes. Okay. Abigail, yes. Sridhar, yes. Ma'am, we went to Burj Khalifa to see the fireworks. Okay, very nice. Yes. No, Sridhar is like, ma'am, it's a new year has come. I agree to it, but I'm not taking any New Year resolutions. Fine. Okay, fine. So shall we start today's class, guys? Shall we start? Yes or no? You can just comment yes if you are ready. And today we'll be discussing this chapter, heat and temperature. And I just want to say one more thing. This class is going live on YouTube. So if you want to, study later, also you can just check it and please share it with your friends, in your school also, with your cousins if they are also in the same grade. Got it? Yes. Don't we have test? Yes, obviously we'll be having a test today. Eat a lot. So Roshni, eat a lot and sleep for 22 and a half hours every day is my New Year resolution. So Roshni, that is not going to happen. Okay. Yes. Fine. Okay, will we have chapter test? No. Today, we'll not be completing the whole chapter. We'll be revising it, but by step only we'll be studying. Got it? Yes. Okay, so today we'll be discussing the first chapter in physics, which is heat and temperature. So in the previous class, we have discussed the chapter wind cyclones, and I hope you remember that, right? Yes. So today we'll be revising this chapter, heat and temperature. So Manoj sir has already taken this chapter, I know it, but today we'll be revising it in detail. Got it? So how many of you are ready? You can just wave your hands to the camera if you're ready for today's session. Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, so I'll ask you one question. Okay, do you like hot coffee or cold coffee? How many of you like it? How many of you prefer hot coffee or how many of you prefer cold coffee? Okay, just comment, okay? Please be fast in the comment box. Yes, cold coffee, obviously. Hot coffee. For some it is cold, for some it is cold. Okay. So for me, if you guys ask me, I prefer cold coffee now because it's, even though it's December time, I feel very hot. Yes. So obviously I'll be like I prefer cold coffee. So today we have Jayasudha ma'am and Alpha sir. So I'll ask them also. So Jayasudha ma'am. Okay, Jayasudha ma'am, which one do you prefer? Hot coffee or cold coffee?
Hot coffee.
Hot coffee, because for her she's feeling, I think, very
Yes.
cold.
That is
Okay,
bad.
fine. For Alpha sir, which one do you prefer, hot or cold coffee?
Hot coffee.
Hot coffee. Why? Because you feel cold
Yeah,
or hot?
I like
Hot coffee. Fine. Okay, so how many of you like cold coffee even if it is summer? Okay, sometimes they prefer, cold coffee when there is winter also. Same thing. Okay, some of you guys, they prefer. I have a friend. Okay, I have a friend. She is like, even if it is 0 degrees Celsius, that means if it is very much cold, she prefer cold coffee. How many of you are like that? Same goes with the hot coffee. Okay, if it will be very hot, still they prefer tea. Okay, which is very hot, right? Yeah, some of you have such a combination. So my question is that how are you going to know whether it is cold or whether it is hot? So that is my next question. Okay, how are you going to know that is hot coffee is hot and cold coffee is cold? So that is my question. Yes.
we can touch.
Yeah, we can touch. Sense of touch is there, but it is deceiving sometimes. Sometimes we can't come to a conclusion that okay, by touching, okay, you get an idea whether it is hot or cold, but you can completely you can't accept it. Okay, you can't conclude completely that okay, that is cold or it is hot. Fine. Yes. So obviously, then how can you understand how much it is hot or how much it is cold? Obviously, you guys are very good. The thing which tell you that it is hot and cold is the temperature. Yes or no? How many of you know? How many of you know about it? Temperature. Yes. So temperature will give you the degree of hotness or coldness, not coldness of an object. Got it? Okay, so temperature will give you that value. Okay, fine. So it is the degree of hotness and coldness of an object. It's very important. The definition of temperature is very important. Fine. Okay, so if you just measure this temperature, obviously you get a reading or something. Fine. So you can see that okay, it is hot, right? The other one will be cold. Got it, everyone? Understood? Yes. So temperature will show you how much hot it is and how much cold it is. Fine. Yes. So it's very important. Study the definition. I'm going to ask you about it. Fine. So this is the basic concept of temperature. Okay. Fine. Temperature. Fine. So how much it is cold? How much it is cold? So we need to know that. Fine. So who is going to give you that, or how can you know that? Fine. So that is given by temperature. Fine. Got it, everyone? Understood? Yes. Now how will you measure this temperature? So that is also very important. Some of you are giving me another name for it, right? So when I asked you about temperature, some guys they gave me about thermometer. So thermometer will measure the temperature of an object. Got it? Okay. Fine. So I hope you got the difference between temperature and thermometer. Okay. So temperature will give you the hotness or coldness, and how can you measure temperature? By thermometer. Fine. Okay, so as Alpha sir said, you can actually touch it, but sense of touch is deceiving sometimes. Fine. Okay, for sometimes you feel like okay, you touch it with your left hand, obviously you feel like okay, it is very hot, and when you touch it with your right hand, you feel like okay, it is not that cold. So that means sense of touch is deceiving sometimes. So you can't primarily depend on it. Fine. Okay, so temperature will give you that degree of hotness or coldness of an object. Got it, everyone? Got it? If you have understood, you can just nod your head. Okay, nod your head. Yes. Okay, yes. Fine. So write it, everyone. Write it. So have you heard about temperature in any other way? Have you heard about the term temperature in any other way? In any examples or something? Anything like that? Ma'am, where is the definition of it? Okay, it is going to come. Fine. Yes, so Tawid is like, yes, ma'am, if you feel cold coffee and you feel hot, so how is possible? It's not like that. It's not like that. Okay, I'm just asking you about the temperature. Fine. Okay, so obviously when you hear the word temperature, yes, about sun's temperature, about weather, right? Yes, ma'am. Okay, fine. Okay, Vaishnavi, fine. Okay, sometimes you might feel very, you might feel like okay, you are having a fever. How many of you remember, know that? Yes. So when you get a fever, obviously you check the temperature. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? You can just nod your head. Yes, yes, fine. Yeah. So when you actually feel cold or when you feel sick, right? So what you should be doing? The first thing that you will, you say is that okay, ma'am, I want to call my parents or something. So they'll come, or if you are in your school or something, you will ask your friend to check your temperature. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So you actually check your temperature. So that is the thing. So when you feel sick, obviously you check your temperature using thermometer. Fine. Okay. So how will you measure temperature? So that is what I was saying in the earlier case. Okay. So how will you measure temperature? By using a thermometer. Got the concept, guys? How many of you have understood? How many of you have understood? Yes, yes. So temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of an object. Fine. So you are measuring how much heat is there. Okay. How much less heat is there. That means how much heat is there and how much coldness is there. Okay. So that is measured using temperature. Okay. We'll study about heat later. Okay. We'll study about heat later in the coming sessions. Fine. Okay. Now how will you measure this temperature? By using a thermometer. How many of you have used it? Okay, you might have gone to a hospital or something, or how many of you on it at your home? Sometimes your parents may be having it, right? Yes, yes, okay, so I can see some hand raises. Yes, fine. So obviously sometimes you might be having it in your home, or might be have gone to your gone to a hospital or something, or you might have used it, right? So what is actually happening there? You're measuring the temperature. Okay, you're measuring the temperature. Fine. So we'll see about it. We'll see about it. Yes, so temperature is used to measure the degree or hotness of a column that you have studied, and device which is used to measure temperature is known as thermometer. Okay, yes, so study it, very important, very important. You might have seen a thermometer. Now in this session we'll study about the different types of thermometers. So Roshni is like, ma'am, this is a digital thermometer, I agree with it. Okay, yes, so Manav, I want to see. Manav, I'm not able to see you. Can you please unmute yourself? Hi Manav. Yes, yes, there are digital thermometers, we have clinical thermometers. Yes, yes, very good, very good. Okay, fine. So where is Manav? Yeah, Manav, can you please unmute yourself? Are you there?
Yes, hello.
Okay, fine. So tell me the definition. Yes, tell me the definition of temperature. I'm not seeing you. Can you please turn on your video also?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
fine.
just joined now, so I like to make some start.
I didn't get you. Come again.
I just joined now, so I don't know the definition now. Can you like
He just
tell it
joined
again?
now.
Okay, you only just joined. Okay, so pay attention in the class. I want to see your video also. Okay, Manav?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay. Yes, I'll say it, ma'am. Someone in the comment box is saying I'll say it. So who is that? Okay, Abhijit is there.
Abhijit and
Ritwin, okay.
is raising hand.
So Ritwin, yes. Ritwin is there. Abhijit is there. Okay. I can see many students actually asking me to call them. Right. Okay, so Ritwin, can you please tell me what you mean by temperature? What is, or tell me the definition of temperature?
Ma'am, temperature means degrees of hotness and coldness of the object.
Yeah. So, can I ask you one thing? When temperature is more, tell me about, tell me whether it is hot or cold.
Ma'am, hot.
Yeah, obviously, right? Yes. I hope you got that concept for everyone. Yes. For if the temperature is more, okay. If the temperature is more, that means it is hot, right? It is going towards hotness, right? Yes. Now, if it is less, that means it might be cold.
Cold.
Got it? Okay, so that is the concept. If temperature is high, that means if you are using your air conditioner, okay, so if you are keeping it in 40 degrees Celsius, that means temperature is high comparatively. So you feel hot, right? If you keep it in 50 degrees Celsius, that means 15. Okay, if you keep it in 15 degrees Celsius, you might feel cold because temperature is low. Got it? Okay, so you might say, please lower the temperature of AC. Okay, obviously you guys say that, right? Yes, so that means if temperature is more, that means you feel hot, and if temperature is less, you feel cold, right? Now, how will you measure this temperature? How will you measure this temperature? Everyone just tell it. Yes, by using a thermometer. Got it? Okay, yes, very good, very good. Okay, by using a thermometer. So, it's very important, just study it. Now, we are going to see the different scales of temperature. Okay, which all scales are there to measure temperature? Fine. Okay, you know that we can measure temperature using, okay, for example, in the case of distance, if you want to measure distance, you can give it in length, meters, in kilometers, you can tell it in centimeters. So likewise, yes, likewise you can actually represent temperature in different scales or in different units. Okay, you have heard about it. I hope you have studied about it. Yes, okay. My students are very smart. They are commenting in the comment box. Yes, we have the Kelvin. The first one is obviously everyone might have heard, which is the degree Celsius. Right? I hope you have heard about it. Okay, at least when you go to the hospital, in order to pay a visit to a doctor, obviously they'll measure your temperature. Right? Yes, fine. Then the next one is degree Fahrenheit, which is also a unit or a scale of temperature. Next, the last one is the Kelvin scale. Okay, so we have three scales to study. It's very important. Fine. Yes, so here comes the first thermometer, first scale or the unit of temperature, which is degree Celsius. So it's very important. Each one is very important. Each one is very important. Pay attention to the class. Got it? So this is the degree Celsius scale. Okay, or degree Celsius unit. Fine. Here you can see that there is one more thing. This blue color will show you the freezing point, or it is cold. It is showing coldness. Blue color. And this red color is showing hotness. Okay, so that is one of the trick here. Okay, or that is one thing that you should pay attention. Sometimes if you see blue color, that means it is cold. Sometimes you see hotness, so it is represented red. Okay, in red. Got it? Yes. So the first one is degree Celsius. So here in a scale, okay, in a unit or in a scale, obviously we will represent the lowermost point will be the freezing point of water. Okay, the freezing point of water, which is, for in the case of water, in the degree Celsius, we will represent it as 0 degree Celsius. Okay, degree Celsius, and the freezing point of water will be 0 degree Celsius, which is the lowermost point. Got it? Fine. And the uppermost one will show you the the boiling point of water. Okay, at which temperature your water is going to boil. Okay, so that is the boiling point, and in the case of water, it is 100 degrees Celsius. Got it? It is 100 degrees Celsius. So in between there will be many points. There will be many points, and there will be 100 equal parts. Okay, 0 to 100 is there. So obviously there will be 100 equal parts. 100 equal parts will be there. Fine. So that means each part is 1 degree Celsius. Got it? Okay, so this is, if this is 0, this if this is 0, this will be 1, this will be 2, this is 3, so likewise 99. So that means each point is 1 degree Celsius. So that is the main thing that you need to keep in mind. This actually, if you study this, same is applicable for Fahrenheit and Kelvin. Okay, the concept will be the same. For example, in the case of Celsius scale, just keep in mind the lowermost point will give you the freezing point. In the case of water, it is 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, 0 degrees Celsius. The other one will be 100. We actually take water as the base point. Got it? Okay, and in the case of the uppermost point, we will take it as 100 degrees Celsius, since 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of water. Got it? Okay, there will be 100 equal parts. Okay, there will be 100. Okay, have you seen a scale? Right? Have you seen a normal scale? Yes, obviously there will be subparts, right? Yes, so same thing here. Yes, same thing will be here. We will be having 100 equal parts. That means one part will be 1 degree Celsius. Okay, this will be 1, the other one will be 1 plus 1, which is 2, the other one will be 3. That means each part is 1 degree Celsius. Got it? Okay, if you get a reading after taking the temperature, if you get the reading like this, it will be 3 degrees Celsius. That means it is pointing to 3. Got it? Okay, so that is the concept. We'll see how to read the thermometer later. Got it? Okay, fine. Yes. So next we are going to study about. So this is a degree Celsius scale. That was what I was talking about. So this is 0 degree Celsius, and this will be 100 degrees Celsius. Fine. Yes, 100 degrees Celsius. We have mercury or something inside. Obviously, it depends on the temperature. Normally we use mercury in a thermometer. Fine. Okay, so here you can see that this is the freezing point of water, and this is the boiling point of water. Got it? We have 100 equal parts, and each part is showing you 1 degree Celsius. Got it? Got it, everyone? If you understood, you can just nod your head. Okay? Yes? So if you know this concept, the same thing is there for the rest of the scales. Next is degree Fahrenheit. Okay? Degree Fahrenheit. You might have heard about it. Fahrenheit scale. Okay? Here also we have the freezing point and boiling point. This is not degree Celsius. So obviously the reading will change. Okay, so in the Fahrenheit scale, the freezing point of water is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so these are the standard readings. You should keep this in mind. Okay, you should keep this in mind. Everywhere, in every scale you take, okay, the lowermost point will give you the freezing point, the uppermost point will give you the boiling point. So here, this is the lowermost point, and it is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Big sense. 32 degree Fahrenheit is the freezing point of water. And the other case, okay, the uppermost part is will be giving you the boiling point of water or the melting point of water. Okay, yes, so that is 212 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so that means in between there will be 180 equal parts. Okay, there will be 180 equal parts. Okay, if you just subtract 212 and 32, okay, you will get 180. So that means in between this there will be 180 equal parts. Got it? Okay, so that means each part is 1 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, the next one will be 33 degree Fahrenheit, 34 degree Fahrenheit. So it will be 211 degree Fahrenheit here. That means each part is giving you 1 degree Fahrenheit. Got the concept, guys? Got the concept? Okay, if you know one thing, the other will be easy. Make sure you just keep the readings in your mind. Okay, in degree Celsius, the boiling point was 100. Here it is 212. Fine. Okay. In degree Celsius, the freezing point was 0 degree Celsius. In this case, it is 32, not 0. Got it? Okay. So please keep the readings in mind. Just understand the lowest point will be giving you the water freezing point, and the other one will be the boiling point. Got the concept, everyone? Understood? Yes or no? If you have understood, you can just nod your head. Okay. So same concept, same method can be used in the case of the last one, which is the Kelvin scale. Okay, which is a very important scale, Kelvin scale. You know that Kelvin is the SI unit of temperature, right? Yes, so Kelvin scale is also very important. Kelvin scale, here the freezing point of water is 273 Kelvin. Okay, so you'll just write it the bottom part, and the other one, which is the boiling point of water, in the Kelvin scale, it is 373 Kelvin. So it is written up. Got it? Okay. So that means here also, if you just subtract them, okay, 373 minus 273, that means 100 equal parts are there. 100 equal parts are there, and each part is giving you 1 Kelvin reading. Got it? Okay, each part is giving you 1 Kelvin reading. So these are the 3 scales or units of temperature. It's very important. Okay, how many of you have understood? How many of you have understood? Can I please ask you some questions? If you have understood, you can just raise your hands. Okay, yes, okay, understood. Ma'am is coming. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. So ma'am will call a student. Okay, then yes. Muhammad Hafiz. Okay, Hafiz? Understood? Have you understood the concept? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me how many scales of temperature are there?
3 scales of temperature.
Which all are they?
Degree Celsius,
Okay,
degree Fahrenheit,
good.
Kelvin.
All set. So, tell me about degree Celsius. Tell me about degree Celsius. You can just tell with the points that is coming to your mind randomly. Okay? Yes. About degree Celsius.
The freezing point of the freezing point of the water is 0 Celsius.
Okay. So, where it is written? Where it is written?
Down of this. Scale.
Okay. Okay. Good. Then.
Boiling point of water is 100 Celsius.
100 degrees Celsius. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is degree Celsius. Then, so what does that mean? How much parts are there in between? It is divided into how much equal parts?
100.
100. Okay, so that means each part is how much degrees
1
Celsius?
Celsius.
Yes, so each part will be 1 degree Celsius. Got the concept, everyone? Yes or no? Yes, if you have any doubts, you can just comment in the comment box. Got it? Yes. So I'll call the next person. So I can see many hand raises, guys. I can't call everyone at the same time. Okay, we have time. We'll call Arush. Okay, next is Arush. Okay, Arush. Yes. You can just unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me about Fahrenheit scale. Okay, you can tell about the Fahrenheit
Okay.
scale in random. Okay.
Okay, so Fahrenheit scale is the second scale of temperature.
Okay.
It is divided into 180 equal parts, where each part is 1 degree Fahrenheit.
Good.
It is from 32 degree Fahrenheit to 212 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
So the freezing point is 32 degree Fahrenheit, and the boiling point is 212 Fahrenheit.
Of whom?
What? Of water.
Yeah, okay. Just tell about it, right? Yes. Fine. Good, good. So that means each part is 1 degree Fahrenheit. Got it? Arush, everyone? Yes? Yes? Fine. Okay, ma'am. We'll call our next student. Shajan. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Shajan, just tell me about Kelvin scale. Okay? Yes.
When the Kelvin scale is divided into 100 equal parts,
Okay.
where each part is 1 Kelvin.
Good.
The freezing point of Kelvin degree is 273 Kelvin.
Freezing point of?
Water.
Good. Freezing point of water is?
And the boiling point of water is 373 Kelvin.
Okay. So each part
And
will be
each part is divided into 100 parts.
100 parts. Got it. Good. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts? So it's very important. It's very important. Fine. So now we are going to see, okay, if you know a temperature in one scale, how will you convert it into another temperature or in the other scale? So that is also very important. Questions will be asked from there. Got it? Yes? Yes. So we have studied about Kelvin scale. So these three different scales can be converted from one scale to another. That means if you know a value in degree Celsius, you want to know how much will be it in a Fahrenheit scale. Got it? Okay. If a value is given in Fahrenheit, you need to know, okay, how much will be this in the Kelvin scale? Fine. Got it? Okay. So for that we have an equation, which is also very, very important. Questions will be asked here. Numerical problems are expected, which is C divided by 100, where C is the degree Celsius value. Okay. So C by 100. So the concept here is that, okay, I'll just give you a trick. Okay, there is no need to by heart it. Okay, I'll give you a trick for it. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that means which reading we have in mind, or the thing that is if it is degree Celsius, so C minus the freezing point there. Okay. In the degree Celsius, what is the value of freezing point of water? In degree Celsius, just comment in the comment box. Okay, in degree Celsius, what will be the value of freezing point of water there? Yes, okay, it is C. It is 0 obviously, right? So it is C minus 0 divided by the parts, the number of parts there. Okay, the number of parts. So in degree Celsius, how many equal parts are there? How many equal parts are there? We have 0, we have 100. So how many equal parts are there? Yes, obviously it is 100. So that is how this equation comes. Got it? C minus 0 by 100, which is C by 100. Got it? There is no need to by heart it. Got it? Same thing, which is equal to, same thing is applicable for Fahrenheit also, which is F minus the freezing point in Fahrenheit scale. What is the value in Fahrenheit scale? What will be the freezing point of water? 32. Got it? Divided by the equal parts there. We have 32 and we have 212. That means 180 equal parts are there. So it is 180. Got it? Got it? Got it? Okay, there is no need to by heart. If you know where it is coming, you can just substitute and get the equation. Okay, same thing for the case of Kelvin scale. So in the Kelvin scale, K, write it minus. Okay, everything is followed by a negative sign. K minus, what will be the freezing point of water in the Kelvin scale? In the Kelvin scale, freezing point means the lowermost point. Yes, it is 273 divided by the equal parts. Equal parts. So in the Kelvin scale, how many equal parts are there? We have 273. We have 373 as the the boiling point of water. So that means we have 100 equal parts. Got it? Okay. So which is 100. So that is how these three equations come. Got it? Okay. Got the concept? Got the concept? Okay. There is no need to study the derivation. Okay. In the higher classes, you will study the derivation also. So for the time being, we'll see examples, Arush. Okay, we'll see the examples.
Ma'am, degree Celsius slide, can you please?
Okay, I'll show you. Okay, Karish, just wait. Okay, fine. So that is how you will just write it. So which is the simplified form of the conversion. Okay, if you know the value. Okay, if you know the value in degree Celsius, how will you convert it into Fahrenheit? If you know the value in Fahrenheit, how will you convert it into Kelvin? Okay, if you know a value in Kelvin, how will you convert to Fahrenheit? If you know a value in Fahrenheit, how will you convert it into degrees? Okay, many questions can come. Okay, many questions can come. So you need to understand these three equations, which is C is equal to, okay, just study these three equations. Okay, just study these three equations. From here it is derived. Okay, so which is C. If you know a value in C, okay, if you want to find a value in degree Celsius, which is C is equal to 5 by 9 into F minus 32. Okay, if you just do this, okay, if you want to convert degree Celsius to Fahrenheit, if you just simplify this, you will get this equation. Okay, you will get this equation. Fine. So just study it, or else I'll just help you how you got this. Okay, I'll just help you with one equation, how you got this equation. Fine. Yes, fine. So just take the first main equation. So this is the main equation that we know, okay, which is C by 100 is equal to F minus 32 by 180. That means you are converting a value from Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. Okay, from degree Fahrenheit to I really want that equation to convert a value from degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. So how will you convert? So for that we need an equation. So I'll help you to convert it from this equation. So this is a base equation. So you need C is equal to, right? Okay, you need to find a value in C. So that means C. What is the value of C, guys? You can just write it as okay. Yeah. So which is 180 C is equal to F minus 32 into 100. Just cross multiply. Okay. Just cross multiply. That is 180 C is equal to F minus 32 into 100. So that is written here. Fine. I need C. I need the value in Celsius. So I need C only in the LHS, right? So 180 should come to the denominator, which is C is equal to F minus 32 is written as such. I'm not doing anything on F minus 32 into, there is 100 obviously here, so into 100, and this 180, wait, yes, and this 180 is going to come down, just 180. Got it, everyone? Yes. So guys, what is 100 by 180? If I just cancel the 0 and 0, what is remaining? 10 by 80, right? 10 by 80, which is divisible by 2, right? Yeah, 2 is divisible by 2. I hope you studied about divisibility in maths. Yes or no? Yes? Yes. Okay. So the common factor here is 2, right? Right? Yes. So what is remaining? C is equal to F minus 32 is there into 10 by 18. 10 is 5. This is 9. So into 5 by 9. Okay. Into 5 by 9. So that is this equation. That is this equation. Okay. Fine. So that is this equation. So C is equal to F minus 32 into 5 by 9. Got it? Okay. If you simplify the basic equation, you will get which equation that you need to find. Got it? Okay. So if you have a value in degree Fahrenheit and if you want to convert it into degree Celsius, this is how you do it. Fine. So vice versa. Vice versa. You have a value in degree Celsius. Okay, and if you want to convert it into Fahrenheit, you can use this equation. Same thing, I'm not going to derive it now. Okay, if you can by heart it, you can by heart it, or else you can just simplify the two equations and do it likewise. Got it? Okay, and if you have a value in degree Celsius and if you want to convert it into Kelvin, you can use this equation. Okay, vice versa also. If you have a value in Kelvin, if you want to convert it into degree Celsius, then also you can use this equation. Got it? Okay, so study these three equations. I am going to ask you the equations now. Okay, so this is the base equation. This is the base equation. Fine. And you can actually convert a value from one temperature scale to another temperature scale. Okay, if you know this equation. Fine. Okay, yes sir. Yes ma'am.
Kanishk is asking for the slide, degree Celsius slide.
Degree Celsius scale. Okay, yes, I'll show you Kanishk. Yes, just wait it. Just wait for some time.
Ihsanul is having some doubt. Can you explain what's Ihsanul?
Which one? About this?
No, about the previous one, the degree Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin explanation.
Okay, I'll explain about it. Fine. Okay, so Ihsanul says wait. Okay, yes. Okay, so about this equation, conversion equation is very important. Yeah, fine. Okay, conversion equation is very important. This is the basic equation. I actually explained about it, right? Yes, which is C by 100 is equal to F minus 32 by 180, which is equal to K minus 273 by 100. From there, you can convert from one temperature scale to another temperature scale. Fine. So just study, guys. Just study this equation. Then only you will be able to do the problem, or else it will be very difficult. Okay, it will be very difficult. Fine. So for Kanishk, I'll show you the degree Celsius note. Please take a screenshot. Yes. Okay, Kanishk, where are you? Yes. Okay, fine. I'm going to change it. And about Ihsanul, I'll explain about the temperature scales. Okay, Ihsanul, just wait. Okay, fine. Okay, you can just nod your head, Ihsanul. Fine. I'm seeing you.
Yes.
Got it. Yes. Fine. So now I'll give you a question. Just do it.
Ma'am, Kelvin also.
Convert 70 degrees Celsius to Kelvin. Okay, I'll take it. Okay. Convert 70 degrees Celsius to Kelvin. That means you've got a value in degree Celsius. Convert it into Kelvin scale. What is the answer of f minus 32? F minus 32 means f is an unknown value, right? Okay, f is an unknown value. It will be given in the question. It will be given as, okay, for example, if it is 100 degree Fahrenheit, just substitute it as 100 minus 30. Okay, I'll explain about it, Gajala. Okay, yes. Convert 70 degrees Celsius into Kelvin. For that means here you should take an equation in terms of, so right, okay, in terms of C and, yeah, okay. Okay, fine. Yes. So here you can see that it is given in degree Celsius. So degree Celsius to Kelvin. So you should take an equation which is having C and K. Okay. Take an equation which is having C and K. Which is that equation, guys? Which is that equation? Which is that equation? Which is that equation? Which is the last equation, right? Which is the last equation? Yes. Which is Gajla. Okay, Gajla. Yes. Which is Kelvin. K is equal to C plus 273. Right? So that is the way that you should be starting. Fine. So here. Okay. Fine. So what is that equation? K is equal to C plus 273. Answers are coming. Very good. Very good. Okay, fine. Okay, yes. So what is the value of C here? Tell me, what is the value of C here? You can just unmute, ma'am. You can just randomly unmute. Yes.
Leon.
Okay, Leon. Okay. Many hand raises. Okay, Leon, tell me what is the value of C here?
Ma'am, the value of C is 70 degrees.
Good. Okay, just substitute. So here it is 70 degrees Celsius. So 70 plus 273. Right? 70 plus 273. So the value will be 343 Kelvin. So you got the value in Kelvin. Simple. Yes. Only if you know this equation, it will be very simple. Or else, it will be tough. Okay. Study the base equation and also study the sub 3 equations. Fine? Yes. Any doubts? Any doubts in this? You can just, all others please, hands down. Or else I can't see the, or I can't address the concerns of the students which is having doubts. Okay? Yes. Fine. Any doubts? No doubts. Fine? Yes. Next question. Convert 140 degree Fahrenheit into degree scale. Here, you should pick an equation in terms of Fahrenheit, F and C. Which is the first equation. Yes or no? Here, the temperature is given in Fahrenheit. You should be converting it into Celsius. That means you should be picking the first equation. Which one it is? Which one it is? The first one, right? Which is C by 100. Okay, there is no need to take that equation. Okay, the first equation. Right. Yes. C is equal to 5 by 9 into F minus 32. So this is the equation. Ma'am, Kelvin. Kelvin is the temperature scale. Kanishk. Yes. Okay, Kanishk. For the time being, just study this. I'll show you that slide. Okay, Kelvin? Oh, sorry, Kanishk. Okay, Kanishk. Okay, for the time being, we are studying this, right? Okay, please pay attention to this. I'll show you. Got it. Yes. So this is the equation that you need to take for solving this question. Here, what is the value of f? What is the value of f? Ma'am, we will call a person. Yes.
Yes. Ritvi.
Okay, Ritwin.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the value of f here?
Ma'am, the value of F is 140.
Good. Okay, it is 140 degree Fahrenheit. So just substitute 5 by 9 into 140 minus 32. Okay. Yes, so it is 5 by 9 into 108. Okay. Yeah, good. 5 by 9 into 108. So the value will be 60 degrees Celsius. How many of you got 60 degrees Celsius? How many of you got 60 degrees Celsius? Good, good, very good. Okay, so if you know the equation, there is direct substitution. There is no way of any doubt here. Fine. Okay, so what is the basic equation here? C is equal to 5 by 9 into F minus 32. Why have we taken this equation? Because in the question, it is in terms of Fahrenheit and Celsius. Got it? Okay, so you take an equation based on that. Fine? Yes. Next question. Convert 303 Kelvin into degree Celsius. Convert 303 Kelvin into degree Celsius. So here we should take an equation in terms of K and degree Celsius. Which is that equation? Who will tell me the equation? Who will tell me the equation? Ma'am will call. Okay, I am giving you the opportunity to call a student. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Let's call Tawid. Tawid Muhammad.
Tawid Mohammed. Okay. So Tawid, which equation?
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Just tell me which equation that you are going to choose.
Is the equation K equals C plus 20
Yes.
274
Good. 200 and
73?
good. Okay. So K will be equal to C plus 273. So tell me what is the value of. Okay. Yes. Fine. So now what you're supposed to find. Now what you're supposed to find. You should be finding the value of C. Right? Okay. You should convert it into degree Celsius. So write this equation likewise. So C will be equal to K minus 273. Okay, we'll mute it. Fine. Okay. So C will be equal to K minus 273. Why have rearranged this equation? Because you need to find the value of C, not K. Okay. So you should write this equation that C is equal to K minus 273. Why minus 273? 273 will be going to the other side. Got it. Okay. Fine, we'll look at it. Yes. Okay, fine. So substitute the value of K. What is the value of K here? It is 303 Kelvin, right? So substitute 303 minus 273. Yeah. Sakitin, you've got the right answer. Yes. Srinidhi, you've got the right answer. Very good. So what is the value here? Just 30 degrees Celsius. Yes. 303 minus 273 will give you 30 degrees Celsius. Got it, everyone? How many of you got it?
Nafisa is having a doubt. Nafisa.
Nafisa. Yes, Nafisa. You can just unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your doubt?
I can't understand anything what you're saying. So hard to understand.
God, I didn't understand. Just tell me.
It's so hard to understand what you're saying.
Okay, so it is actually a new thing. You are hearing this for the first time, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So the main thing is that if you know the equation, you can just substitute and find the answer. Okay. So just look at this question. Convert. You should be converting a value or a temperature which is given in the Kelvin scale to degree Celsius scale. Fine. So that is what you are doing here. So that means you should be taking an equation in terms of Kelvin and C, which is degree Celsius. So which is that equation? So Nafisa, can you please read from your notebook which equation is there in terms of K and C? Is it there in your notebook? Yes.
K and 2.
K and C. Any equation?
K and C.
K and C.
Yeah.
Just read it.
A question, right?
Not the question. I need the equation which is in terms of K and C.
I didn't wrote it.
You didn't write? You didn't write this? I'll show you the slide. You didn't write this? No?
No.
Please write it. Please write it. So that's why you are getting doubts here. Okay. So here in the question, they have actually asked you to find 303 Kelvin in degree Celsius. So that means convert a value in Kelvin to degree Celsius. So please take the third equation. So Nafisa, please look here, I'll explain it, right? Okay. So here the value is given as 303 Kelvin. So you are supposed to convert it into degree Celsius. So that means take an equation in terms of K and C. So here you can see that this is the equation, right, Nafisa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you got it. So you are like, ma'am, where is this equations coming? Okay, so these are the equations. So K is equal to C plus 273. So here in the question, you are supposed to find C. So you know the base equation, K is equal to, what is actually happening? Okay. Yes. Yeah, fine. Okay, wait. Okay, it will come. Yes. Okay, they are asked to find a value which is given in 303 to degree Celsius. Fine. So take the last equation. Take the last equation, that is K is equal to C plus 273. Wait. K is equal to C plus 273. So here the value of K is 303. Right? 303 Kelvin. Right? So here the value will be 303. Substitute in this equation and find the value of C. Find the value of C. Okay, so K is 303, which is equal to C plus 273. Okay, you can do it in this way also. Okay, 303 is equal to C plus 273. So from there, the value of C will be 303 minus 273.
Ma'am, Shajan is having it at K minus 273.
By 100.
Before previous question. He's asking about the previous question.
Okay, wait. 303 minus 273 will be 30 degrees Celsius. Okay, 30 degree Celsius. Got it? Fine. Got the concept, everyone? You can just nod your head. Okay, if you know this equation, it will be very, very easy. Okay, Nafisa, now you got it? Okay, fine, fine, good. Who is having that doubt? I am not getting it.
Shajan.
Shajan.
Yes. Let me unmute him. Shajan.
Which question it is? This one?
I think the previous one is.
This one?
Yes. K minus 273 by 100.
273 plus 70 is 343 Kelvin. Okay. Next, the last one, last question. Convert 60 degrees Celsius into degree Fahrenheit. Next, okay, wait, yeah. Convert 60 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit. Guys, if you have any doubts in any question, please ask at that time. Okay, if you just ask after 5 minutes, it will be very, it is wastage of time. Okay, if you have any doubts at any point, please ask at that time itself. Okay, yes. So convert 60 degrees Celsius into degree Fahrenheit. So that means here, the value is given in degree Celsius. Find the value of 60 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit scale. Okay, in Fahrenheit scale. So here which equation? Here which equation? In terms of F and C. Right? In terms of F and C. Which is that equation? Which is that equation? C is equal to... No, right? It's the second one. You should be looking for the second one. You are finding F. Okay, you are finding F. Find F, right? So use the second equation. That is F is equal to 9C by 5 plus 32. 9C by 5 plus 32, which is the equation. Okay, because you are finding the value in Fahrenheit. So F is equal to, you have an equation, right? F is equal to 9C by 5 plus 32. Yes. So F is equal to 9C by 5 plus 32. Okay, fine. Now what is the value of C? What is the value of C? What is the value of C? Shajan, you can just unmute yourself. What is the value of C here? Not hearing, Shajan. Okay, some problems there. We'll call the next person.
Sridhar.
Sridhar. Yes. So Sridhar, what is the value of C here? Cbse.
Ma'am, 60.
60 degrees Celsius. Good. Okay, so substitute 9 by 5 into 60 plus 32.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So we need to add first
Yes,
60 plus 32.
No. Now solve this and then add with 32.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. 9 into
Once
C.
again,
Yes.
by 5 into 60.
Yeah. So this is
So
5 into 12 is 60. So 12 into 9.
Yes.
Hmm?
12 into 9.
108.
108.
Yeah, good. Now what is remaining?
108 plus 32.
Good. Which is?
140.
Good. Okay, 140. Unit is?
Degrees Fahrenheit.
Good. Degree Fahrenheit. Got it. So this is how you will be doing the problem. Okay. If you know this equation, substitute directly and find it. So here in this equation or in this question, a value is given in 60 degrees Celsius. Okay, so the value of C is 60. Substitute in the equation f is equal to 9c by 5 plus 32 is the standard basic equation. So substitute there. So 9 by 5 into c, which is 9 by 5 into 12, which is in the bracket, plus 32. Okay, yes. So 9 by 5 into 60 means 5 into 12 is 60. So what is remaining? 9 into 12. What is 9 into 12? 108. Then what is remaining? Plus 32. Plus 32. Got it? Nafisa? Now you got the idea? Yes or no? Where is Nafisa? Yes. Fine. Okay. This is how you will be doing. Got it? Okay. 108 plus 32 is 140. You will get it in Fahrenheit. Got it? Yes. Srinidhi, how can we convert Fahrenheit to Kelvin or Kelvin to Fahrenheit? Okay, for that just take this and solve it. Okay? Take these two equations and solve it. Substitute and find it. Okay, if a value is given in Kelvin, and you are supposed to convert it into Fahrenheit. Okay, take these two equations. F minus 32 by 180 is equal to K minus 273 by 100. Substitute the value of K and rearrange it and find the value of F. Okay, we'll do the questions like this. Got it? Okay, how many of you understood? Okay, if you know these basic equations, it will be very easy for you.
Shajin is
Okay.
having it out, ma'am.
Yes.
Let me
So
understand.
Shajin. Yes, Shajin.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I had a doubt on the second one.
Second one. Fine. This one. Yes.
No, the next one, I think.
This one.
Yes, ma'am, this one. How do you find C?
This equation.
Ma'am, but C was not given, and then unit K minus 273.
C is not given. Yes, it is not given. It is not given. So I just
Ma'am, but
substituted
don't
C
you have to
itself.
do K minus 273 divided by 100?
Why 100? Where is this 100 coming?
Ma'am, in the equation it's given like that, right? K minus 273 by 100.
Oh, okay, from there. Okay, so this is the basic equation, right? Okay, that means in terms of C and K, right? Okay, so we have simplified it into this equation. So this hundreds and all is cutting.
Okay.
Okay, yes. So we have simplified. Okay, so we need to convert from Celsius to Kelvin and vice versa. So what we'll be doing? We'll take those two equations, which is, C by 100 is equal to K minus 273 by 100. So each time you are substituting in K divided by 100 minus 273, it will be very complicated. So what we'll be doing? We have simplified it. There is no need to study that. So what we'll do? We simplify it and you will get this equation. K is equal to C plus 273. Got it now, Shajin?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So just study these three equations. Okay? Study these three equations. I actually told you how the first equation came. Likewise, you can do the second and third also. Okay? Fine? Yes. So it's very important. It's very important. Any doubts in these questions? Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? You can just come up with any doubts you are having. Okay. If you don't have any doubts, please come and no doubts. Yes. How are we getting 9 by 5 into 60? Where did 60 come from? Okay. Who is that? Nafisa. Okay, Nafisa, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is your doubt, right? Where is the 60
Yeah.
coming from? Okay, Nafisa, I hope you know this equation. F is equal to 9 by 5
9C by 55.
plus 32, right? Nafisa?
Yeah.
What is
Yes.
actually happening? Fine. Now tell me the value of C here. The value in degree Celsius.
9.
It is 9.
Value of C.
You're actually converting.
60.
So now you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're converting 60 degrees Celsius to degree Fahrenheit, right? Okay, so that is why I'm asking in each question, what is the value of C, what is the value of F? So here, the value of C is 60. Got it, Nafisa? Can you please help me to do the rest? Okay, I'll help you. You should tell me how will you do it. Okay, Nafisa? Fine? Yeah. So here, it is 9 by 5 into
9 by 5 into 60.
60 plus,
A bracket we need, right?
okay, there is a bracket needed. Good. Plus
32.
32. Good. Now you need to simplify it, right?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, which is 9 by 5 into 60. How can we rearrange it? Okay, you can do this in any way. Okay, first you can just multiply 9 into 60. Then you will get a value divided by 5. You can do it that way. Simplified method is, there are common factors here. Okay, common factors are there. So 5 into 12. 5 times 12 is 60. Got it. 5 into 12 is 60. So I can cancel 5 and 60 in terms of 5. Okay. Yes. So now what is remaining? 9 into 12 is remaining plus 32. Yes, Nafisa?
Yes.
Yeah. So 9 into 12 is 108 multiplied plus 32, which is 140. You are finding it in the Fahrenheit scale. So degree Fahrenheit. Got it, Nafisa?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Got it.
It's
Okay.
easy when we know equation.
Equations. I'll give you homework questions, practice questions. Okay, please practice it. If you know this equation, it will be very easy. Okay, Izanul, next one, Nafisa, study it. Okay, Izanul, what happened? Yes.
Ma'am, can you explain the before slide?
Which?
That before Kelvin, that was
This one?
Kelvin, that explanation of Kelvin.
Okay,
Kelvin.
explanation of Kelvin. You need that.
No, before that. Before that Q slide. Can you explain?
I think
This one?
after
Yeah.
this.
Okay, so this is about Fahrenheit scale. Obviously, temperature can be measured or can be represented in Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin scales. So in the case of Fahrenheit scale, this is the Fahrenheit scale. The lowermost point or the lower point obviously will be giving you the freezing point of water. Okay, freezing point of water. So in the Kelvin scale, in the Fahrenheit scale is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, it is 32 degree Fahrenheit, and we'll represent the boiling point of water in the uppermost part. Got it? Okay, fine. So here it will be 212 degree Fahrenheit. We have temperatures above, but we'll take those two readings, right? 32 degree Fahrenheit is there and 212 degree Fahrenheit is there. Got it? Fine. And if you just subtract those two, you will get, there will be 180 equal parts. 180 equal parts. Just subtract it. 212 minus 32, 180. That means each point is 1 degree Celsius. Sorry, 1 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, 30 degree Fahrenheit, 33 degree Fahrenheit, 34, 35, 35 up to 180. Got it, Izanur? Yes?
Yes,
So say
you
anything.
can call me.
Yeah, you can call me.
You can call me
Yes, A.
I-S.
A.
His.
A.
I'm not getting.
IHA.
IHE.
IHA.
A. Okay, Izanul, just wait, okay? Right. The next one is Kelvin scale. I hope you don't have any doubt here. In the Kelvin scale, the freezing point of water is 273, so that's why it is written here. Got it? The boiling point is written in the up portion, which is 373. So if you subtract 370 and 273, you will get 100 equal parts, right? Right? Yes, you will be having 100 equal parts. That means each point is 1 Kelvin. Got it? Right. Fine?
Sure.
Yes. Any other doubts, guys? Any other doubts? It's very important topic. It's a very important topic. They'll ask you, explain the 3 temperature scales. Okay, numerical questions will be asked. It's very important. Okay? Yes. Fine. Next, we are going to study about the different types of temperature. Okay, so when you're feeling sick, you will use a particular temperature. Thermometer, right? And if you want to find the temperature of a food item, do you use the same thermometer? Will you use the same thermometer? No, right? No, right? Okay. In the for cooking purposes and all, obviously you use a temperature. Thermometer, right? So will you use the same thermometer to find the body temperature? No, right? Okay. So that means we have different types of temperature. So the first one will be the clinical thermometer. Okay, so this is also very important question, the different types of thermometers. So the first one is clinical thermometer, and it is used to measure the temperature of human body. Okay, so when you feel sick, if you go to a doctor, okay, they will measure the temperature of your human body by using clinical thermometer. Fine? Yes. So obviously it is represented in degrees Celsius. It is not represented in Fahrenheit and all. Okay. So it ranges from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Okay. The scale there. Okay. Okay. 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. They also measure in Fahrenheit. Okay. Fahrenheit is also there. But normally for clinical thermometer, it is represented in degrees Celsius. It ranges from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. And in the case of our human body, the normal temperature of our human body, okay, if you don't have any fever, okay, normal body temperature will be 37 degrees Celsius. Got it? Okay, so this is all about clinical thermometer. So now in some case they'll ask you how to construct this clinical thermometer, or which one are the parts of a clinical thermometer. Got it? Okay, so first take down this, then I'll explain. Okay, about clinical thermometer more. Fine. So just study about it, which is, what is actually measured using clinical thermometer. We use clinical thermometer to measure the temperature of the human body. Okay, temperature of the human body. I'll explain about it. Yes, Ajwa. Right. Okay, it range is also very important. Range is also very important. 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. And sometimes they'll ask you about the normal body temperature, and we actually measure it using clinical thermometer, the same one, which is 37 degrees Celsius. Fine? Yes, we use mercury. Obviously, we use mercury. We use mercury inside. Okay? Yes. Clinical thermometer. So, look here, guys. This is about a thermometer, which is clinical thermometer. Here you can see that it's a long tube. It's made up of glass, so handle with care. Okay, it's a long glass tube. Inside you can see a scale, right? Got it? Scale is there. That means inside that you will see a capillary tube, a column, mercury column is there inside. And on one end you can see there is a thermometer bulb. We shake it, right? Okay, inside that there will be mercury. Okay, so we have a thermometer bulb here. We have thermometer bulb here, which is filled with mercury. We use mercury inside this thermometer. Fine? Yes. So what is actually happening? And here also you can see a kink here. A constriction is there. Small bulging. Next time, just look it. Okay, there will be a small bulge inside. Okay, so it is known as the kink. It is all about to handle the mercury inside it. Okay, we'll discuss about it. Fine. Okay, so what is actually happening is that what is the mechanism inside it? What is the mechanism inside a clinical thermometer? So guys, I told you that we use mercury inside. Yes or no? Yes or no? We use mercury inside. How many of you have noticed it? We use mercury inside. So when you actually go to a doctor, obviously they'll give you this clinical thermometer to keep it in your mouth. How many of you have noticed it? Okay, you know the nurse will place the thermometer inside your mouth or something. So that means if you have temperature, that means what is actually happening? The mercury is actually getting heated. Okay, if you have got high temperature, mercury inside is getting heated. So what is actually happening? It's a liquid metal. I hope you know that mercury is a liquid metal. So what will happen? What will happen? It will expand. Mercury will expand. So how will they expand? Because you know this mercury is inside a bulb. Okay, it is inside a bulb. It has got a tube to flow. So what will happen? They need to expand because heat is coming from our body. If we have fever, obviously we will be having high temperature. So when you know the thermometer is placed inside your mouth, what can happen? Mercury will expand on heating. Okay, got it. So what will happen? They'll just flow like this. They'll just move through the column. Okay, they'll just move through the column and they'll expand to a particular extent. Sometimes they'll expand till 40 degree. That means mercury will reach till 40 degrees Celsius. So your temperature will be 40 degrees Celsius. Got it? Okay, so this is the mechanism of clinical thermometer. Okay, so in the bulb we have mercury. So when it is placed inside your body or something, what will happen? It gets heated. If you have temperature, if you have high temperature, obviously it gets heated. So mercury will get expanded. It gets thermally expanded. Thermally means heat is there, right? Okay, so it gets expanded. So there is no way to expand. So they'll just expand through the column itself. Okay, they'll just expand through the column. That means they'll flow inside that tube. Okay, there is a capillary tube, right? So they'll expand. So this mercury value will increase. Okay, sometimes they'll expand till here. So what will be the temperature? 38.5 degrees Celsius. It is between 38 and 39. So 38.5 degrees Celsius. Got it? Got it, everyone? Got the concept? Got the concept? You can just nod your head. Okay, you can just nod your head. So this is how they measure your temperature. Fine. They'll measure the the rise of mercury inside the thermometer. Okay, they'll measure the rise of where from at which point till which point the mercury has reached. So that will be your temperature. Okay, that will be your temperature value. Got it, everyone? So study this. How will you construct a clinical thermometer? So clinical thermometer is a long, narrow, very narrow, uniform glass tube. It is made up of glass, so please handle with care. Got it? It has a bulb at one end. On one end they have a bulb that is filled with mercury. Okay, fine. And you can see a kink there, and mercury will flow through this tube. Okay, mercury will flow through this capillary tube. Got it? Okay. The next and which all precautions that need to be observed while using a clinical thermometer? That is also very important. Sometimes they'll ask you, okay, while using a clinical thermometer, what are precautions that needs to be taken? Fine. First one is that please wash it with an antiseptic solution before and after use. Okay, you can't provide a thermometer for each patient. Okay, it's expensive, right? Fine. Okay, so each use before and after, please wash it with an antiseptic solution for hygiene purpose. Okay, it's for hygiene purpose. Fine. The next one is that we have studied that it is made up of glass, right? It is made up of glass. So please handle with care. Okay, please handle with care. Next one, before using the temperature, each time before using the temperature, make sure the mercury value is below 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, I'll explain why it is below 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, in the clinical thermometer, the starting reading is 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, so the value of mercury should not be above 35 degrees Celsius. Mercury should be, be in the left side only. It should not flow beyond 35 degrees Celsius. If it is flowing beyond 35 degrees Celsius, that means it is not correct. Okay, if you stand in a weighing machine, you make sure that it is 0 kilogram, right? Okay, before standing in a weighing machine, you make sure it is 0 kilogram. So same thing is applicable here also. Okay, before using the thermometer, make sure the value in or the mercury value inside it is below 35 degrees Celsius. Got it? Got it, everyone? Got it? Okay, so these are the 3 precautions that needs to be taken when using a clinical thermometer. Fine? Any doubts? Any doubts? Ma'am, we'll call a student. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Gazala. 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 or
Gejla.
Gazala.
Ah. Hi, Gejla.
Wait,
I think. Okay, Gejla, you can hand raise yourself. I think Gejla is in the first one.
Yes. Got it.
Yes. So, Gejla. Hi, Gejla. Is this how I should pronounce your name?
Gazala. Gazala. I don't know.
Good morning.
Gazala.
It is Gejla or Gejla.
Someone is saying.
Okay, I'm not hearing her. Okay, you can unmute yourself again. Okay, Gejla, please come. Right. Okay, tell me about clinical thermometer. That means, why are we using clinical thermometer? What is the use of a clinical thermometer?
It is used to measure the temperature of a human body.
Okay, of a human body. Got it? Okay, it is used to measure the temperature of the human body. Fine. Yes, and the range is also very important. The range of a clinical thermometer is also very important. Very important. Yes, which is 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Okay, the starting point is 35 and the end point is 42. Okay, 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degree Celsius. Fine. Study about it. Okay, now we are moving on to the second type of thermometer, which is the laboratory thermometer. Okay, the second one will be the laboratory thermometer. As the name suggests, it is used in laboratories. Okay, it is used in laboratories in order to find the temperature of your food. Okay, in processing departments, in pharmaceuticals. Okay, in labs. Fine, if you want to know the temperature of a boiling water. Okay, in the chemistry labs, right? Okay, in labs, you might have. How many of you have gone to a lab? Yes. Okay, there you will not be using a clinical thermometer. You will be using a laboratory thermometer. There will be many experiments going on. Sometimes you need to boil a liquid. Sometimes you need to cool it to a particular temperature. So at each point you need to check the temperature, right? So for those purposes we use a laboratory thermometer. And what will be the range? The range will be from -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Okay, -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degree Celsius. Why are we shaking it? Why are we shaking it? Shaking means you need to keep the mercury value below the 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, yes, I'll explain about it. Yes, okay, so they are used in laboratories to measure temperature, and the range is also very important. Okay, laboratory thermometer and its range. Use and range. Okay, so you know that in labs, in order to check the temperature of the food. Okay, Ritu. Yeah, temperature of the food. In pharmacy, in experiments, in order to conduct tests. Okay, you need to know the temperature value, right? Okay, in order to do many experiments. Fine. Okay, if you go to ninth grade, or if you go to 10th grade, yeah, I explained. Right. Okay, fine. So in those cases, you need to have a laboratory thermometer. Fine. Okay. Yes. The next one is the digital thermometer, which is the last one. There will be no scales. Digital thermometer. You get the final value. You get the final. There is no need to measure and find. Okay, there is no need to measure how many points scales are there. No, directly they will give you the value. 37.2 degrees Celsius, which is a digital thermometer. Nowadays, all of us, we have this digital thermometer. The main advantage is that we are not using mercury inside. Mercury is very toxic in nature. It's not a good metal. Okay, fine. So mercury is very toxic. If it is used in excess, it is contaminating. It is polluting our environment. Okay, just think all the thermometers, if they are disposed, the tons of mercury, it is waste, right? Okay, so mercury is very toxic. You can't use mercury every day. Fine. So it is replaced with the digital thermometer. So in the case of digital thermometer, we are not using mercury inside. There is a thermistor inside, okay, which sends your temperature. Okay, we have electronic equipments inside it. So I think there is no need to study about it, but I'll just explain it, what is actually happening inside. Okay, we have a thermistor inside. So thermistor will sense your temperature. Okay, thermistor will sense your temperature and it is converted to a particular current value, and that value is displayed in this LCD display. Okay, this is an LCD display. So the value of temperature is displayed. Okay, it is displayed. Got it? Fine. Okay, Ritwin. Okay, fine. So it is actually made with, of course, it is made with a plastic body, but it is medically approved. Okay, medical grade plastic is used. Fine. So the main advantage here you need to understand is that we are not using mercury inside. Fine, it has a plastic or a fiber body. It is consisting of a thermistor inside, which is used to sense the temperature, and it is converted to a particular current value, and then it is displayed. The temperature is displayed on a LCD screen. Okay, it's an LCD display, liquid crystal display. Okay, LCD, and it will give you digital measurements. Direct value will be given, not like, okay, there is no scale 37.2. No, there is no need to measure it. Likewise, directly the value will be given. Got it? Okay, so this is about digital thermometer. So study about this. In the next class I'll ask you about, so today we have studied some big topics, right? Scales of temperature, 3 scales. We have studied numerical problems, right? Yes. Next we have studied about the 3 temperatures, thermometers. First one was clinical. How many of you remember it? Clinical thermometer, right? The second one was laboratory, right. Okay, we have laboratory thermometer. The third one is digital thermometer. The name itself is saying, okay, there is no need to measure it. Directly the value is given. Okay, digital thermometer, digitalized. Okay, digitalized form of thermometer, digital thermometer. Fine. Yes, now I'll give you some fill in the blanks. Please fill it. Yes. Okay, Arush, I'll call you. So these are the 4 fill in the blanks. Please do it. The thermometer whose range is -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Who is this? Who is this thermometer? A range is given. Range is given. Yes. Good. Range. Ma'am, I want exam now. Okay, Fazan. Wait. Okay. Thermometer. Which thermometer has got this range? -10 degrees Celsius to 110. Yeah, it is your laboratory thermometer. Okay. Laboratory. So for each case you should be knowing the range, right? Who will answer me the next question? Who will answer? Ritwin, just wait. Okay, you've been called many times. Ritwin, can just comment. Okay, yes, fine. Next one, ma'am will call. Joshua. Hi Joshua, tell me which thermometer has got a range of 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius?
Clinical thermometer.
Good. The first one, which is the clinical thermometer. Okay, clinical thermometer. Please write it fully. Okay, clinical thermometer. Fine. Yes. Next one. Dash is present in a clinical thermometer to prevent the backflow of mercury. You know that. Okay, when you are measuring the temperature, obviously the mercury is rising. So mercury should not come back, right? Okay, mercury should not come back. It should rise till a particular temperature value is reached, right? Yes. So Leon is there. Okay. So who is present inside a clinical thermometer in order to prevent the backflow of mercury? Yes. Ma'am, we'll call Leon. So Leon.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is that?
Who what? Who's what, ma'am?
Answer this question.
Oh, the question answer is a king.
King. Good. King is present. So I'll show you the king. So this is the king. Where is king? Yeah, this is the king. Okay. This is the king. So king, I told you there is a small bulge. So it will prevent the backflow of mercury. So when mercury is rising, it should not come back, right? Okay, it should reach at a particular level. It should show you the temperature of your body, right? Right. So king is responsible to prevent the backflow of mercury. Fine. Next question. The temperature of healthy human body is
Ma'am, we will call Abhijit.
Abhijit. Okay. Hi Abhijit. Okay, I can see many comment. Ma'am,
He
me.
didn't get
Huh?
a chance today, so he's complaining in comment box.
Okay, so who is that? Abhijit. So Abhijit, tell me, you're complaining in the comment box. You're not calling me. Abhijit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me the answer.
Ma'am, the answer is 37 degrees Celsius.
No, it is 40 degrees Celsius. Who told you it?
Ma'am, can I go in my book?
Alpha sir, is it 40 degrees Celsius? Yes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Alpha sir, it is 40.
40. For
40.
Jaisu ma'am also it
40.
is 40, right?
Yeah, 40.
40. So Abhijit saying it is 37. How can I accept it? Abhijit, you're sure? You're sure? 100%?
Yes, I'm sure, 100%.
110 percent, 200%. You're sure?
1000%.
1000. Okay, then I'll go with 37 degrees Celsius. Okay, if it is 1000.
Arish is telling that, ma'am, what is this? You are not learning,
Studying properly, very bad, right? Yeah, actually, I was testing. Who's that? Testing Abhijit. Okay, I was testing Abhijit. Fine. Yes. So Arish is like 1 million, not 1 million, 100 million, not. It is not 100 million. It is
Paul sir.
how much Paul?
Tawit.
Ma'am, don't be like Paul sir. Yeah, don't be like. Okay, Paul sir is also like that. Paul sir is, used to deceive you.
Ma'am, this is
like
so
this?
simple. Give hard questions.
Give hard questions. Okay, fine. So today we'll be having. I'll give you the extra questions, homework questions. Please do it. Okay. Numerical problems are also there. Please work out. It's very important. It's very important. Okay. Homework questions. Explain the different temperature scales. Give the relation between degree Fahrenheit, degree Celsius, and Kelvin. The equation is very important. Numerical problems. Actually, you can just write in your own. Okay.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Give some value, random value, convert 5 degrees Celsius to 1 Fahrenheit, convert for say 60 degree Fahrenheit to Kelvin. Just give random value to it.
Everyone is calling you Lulu, ma'am, because you know the
yeah. Who is responsible for Lulu, ma'am? I got that news.
Paul sir.
I got that
Paul
news.
sir.
Someone is calling me Lulu, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, so ma'am, you know it. You
I
are the
know.
culprit.
No, ma'am,
No.
not me, but Paul sir is the culprit.
Paul sir is the. Okay, I'll ask. I'll ask.
Paul
Okay.
Thomas sir.
Paul Thomas. Lewis, ma'am.
Everybody. Yes. Lulu, ma'am.
It is written in my science textbook. Okay. Paul sir named you Lucifer, ma'am. Oh my God. I'll call Paul sir today.
You have so many suggestions.
Many suggestions
Yeah.
came. Okay. From there,
Lovely, ma'am.
Lulu ma'am was good. Okay. I actually like the name. Okay.
Lollipop, ma'am, also.
Lollipop.
Lol, ma'am.
But ma'am is so serious, not sweet like.
Not sweet as
lollipop.
Paul sir. Okay.
No, like a lollipop.
Lollipop, ma'am. Okay. Fine. Okay, guys. Now it's time for the exam, Ritvin. What is that?
Ma'am is also there.
What is that, Ritvin?
Yeah, that's
Sir, is the exam activated?
Luttapi ma'am is also there.
Luttapi ma'am, no. Louis
Instrument.
Vuitton ma'am, no. Okay, yes, fine. Okay, guys, now it's time for the exam. Please go through what you have studied today. Okay, please go through what we have studied today. We have studied about temperature scales. We have studied about the equations. How can we convert from one temperature scale to another temperature scale? Ma'am, what is math and classes? Okay, math and classes means we will discuss one whole chapter in one class. Okay, we will be running in 100 km/h. Okay, so that is marathon. Okay, yes, we will run long distances in marathon. Okay. Yes, so these are the homework questions. Please do it. Please work out. Okay, go through what you have studied today. The exam will be activated very soon. Okay, exam will be activated very soon. For the time being, just go through what we have studied today. Okay.
What comment was that?
Yes. Fine. So just refresh the page. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And if you have any doubts or concerns, you can just remain the session after writing the exam, or else you can leave the session. Okay. Do the exam and you can leave. Fine. Okay. Please refresh the page. You will get the exam link. Okay. Yes. What happened? Okay, fine.
Arif was telling that today time is running very fast.
Ah.
Like that, your class is super.
Okay, we have actually studied many things today, right? Yes. Marks are coming 10 on 10. Very good. Amaya, Danya, Shania. Ma'am, now only 20 minutes left. Time went by so fast, I didn't realize. Okay, so good.
So your class was like,
No.
wow, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am, I got 10 on 10. Very good, very good. 0 on 10. Who is there? So I got.
Roshni.
So Roshni has got a particular strategy. Okay.
Yeah.
If she comes in 0 by 10, okay, I'll call
Okay.
her. So Roshni,
Okay, Roshni. So
you got 0. So you should be writing today's topic for 100 times. Okay, Roshni? Is it?
Yes.
So then Roshni is like, ma'am, no, I was deceiving you like you did to Abhijit. Okay? Really, I got 10 on 10. Right? Yes. 1 by 1, 0 doesn't count. 0 doesn't count. So I got 1 by 1. Okay, Fazan. I didn't put the exam out of 1, but you got the answer out of 1, right? I'll write it for 100 times. Okay, Roshni, I'll check it with the admin. Okay? Okay, Roshni. Fine. Roshni is like, ma'am, I got 10 on 10. Okay, fine. Okay, full marks. Very good, very good. Answer keys will be given through your admin. And if you have any doubts or concerns, you can remain in the session or else you can leave the session. We'll see in the next class. Got it? Fine. Bye-bye. And any doubts, guys? Ritwin, you have doubts?
Ritwin and Fani. Fani is very
No, Ritwin? No, fine. Any other doubts? Fani? Any doubts? No?
No.
Next. Any other doubts? No. Any hand raises? Any comments?
No, ma'am.
No, right? Fine. So then it's time to wind up today's session. So study hard. We'll see you in the next week. Till then, take care. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye guys.